Welcome back to Deathsie's Dueling Academy. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the day 2 of the Arena Open. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. All right, can we get some Pragas in the chat? Praga, come on, what are we hoping to open? Mascot Exhibition, Crackle, Cody. We're hoping to open, God, there's just quite a lot of stuff to open. Learn cards, lessons. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Let's get some Pragas in here. All right, Praga, ladies and gentlemen. Approach, not bad. Tendrils? Wait a second, is this a meme pool? Wait a second. These are the opposite cards. Wait, body of research? You know, both of these together are kind of okay. Maybe there's something here. Plus 2 more? Okay. Oh shit, okay. Alright, guys. Alright, 2 environmental science! That's a great start here. That is a goddamn great start. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Alright, that's what we like to see. That's step 1. Alright, now let's see what else we've got here. 3 Quandrix Pledge Mage. So Quandrix stuff seems actually quite decent here. Arcway Commons is fine. This is good. Spirit Summoning. So we have 2 Rise of Extis. That's actually very interesting because this is not touching Quandrix, right? Ooh, the black-white is actually quite interesting as well. We have an Elemental Summoning, Inkling Summoning. 2 red-white lands, a red-blue land, a black-green land. Interdasting, 2 Daemogoths. Ooh, this is one of our rares. That's a great blue-green card. How's the rest of our blue-green? We have a Mage Duel and a Devouring Tendrils. That's quite decent. Red seems very shallow. We have a Pigment Storm and a Heated Debate. How's black? We have a Tendrils of Agony. No Grinning Ignis here. Magus Hunter's Onslaught. Umbral Juke Hunt. Eliminate. It's actually okay. How's our blue? We have 1 Barium Books. 2 Pop Quiz and a Divide by 0. So blue is deep, but it's not very good. How's our whites? It's basically just Approach and 2 Guiding Voice. Okay, so Interdasting. So it does look like we're just a blue-green deck, and then 2 Environmental Sciences gives us flexibility in terms of potentially splashing. So like we could splash over to Galzath, for example. I don't know if this is worth a splash. We could try to splash double Rise of Extis, which actually seems kind of reasonable. Being blue-green, we have a black-green land. That's kind of what I'm looking at right now. So blue-green splash over. It makes our body of research a little bit worse, but yeah. Hey Glenn, how's it going? So playing these are not very good though is the thing, right? Splashing over to these don't seem very good. We could technically splash for his Eliminate. And then we could technically splash for Approach. So maybe we're like green, blue, splash Approach, and then splash Rise of Extis. Technically, since Approach is white, and Rise can be cast on white, we could be like Bants. We could be Bants. Does Bant give us anything that the other color combination doesn't? No, we don't have any charge through. We don't have a charge through. Charge through would have been good because we also have 3 Quandrix Pledge Mage. So in addition to the body of research charge through, that would be pretty good. No Master Symmetrist, but it's fine. And then obviously playing Kian. Kian is very good. That's going to be a great sealed card. So let's look at our lessons. Lessons, a little bit lacking, unfortunately. So that's gonna make me go down a little bit on Rise of Extis. And these pop quizzes, which was kind of our main draw. Hey Larry, how's it going? There's no black-white deck, right? Black-white approach doesn't seem very good to me. Black-white approach does not seem very good. So the thing is that we get a high density of like playable cards and stuff. You know, we get Inkling Summoning, Spirit Summoning as well. We lose on an Elemental Summoning. But the problem with that deck is that it's not very functional. It's not very functional. So the black-white deck would have like Pilgrim Approach, and then we'd have to run just a bunch of crap. Just a bunch of garbage. Tendrils wouldn't even make that deck. What deck would that be good against? I honestly don't know. Probably just worse than our blue-green in every matchup, right? I don't think there's a matchup where that's better. So, okay, so let's start building our blue-green here. So these key rates are going to be decent with the Pledge Mages as well. Guess I'm going to add the gold cards in first. Letter of Acceptance is interesting, because it's kind of okay with both Rise and with Approach to the Second Sun. So Cram Session is interesting, once again, mainly for environmental sciences. And it's essentially a cantrip, in the basic sense of a cantrip, where we're casting a card for Quandrix Pledge Mage and then playing another card, which buffs Quandrix Pledge Mage again. Probably even better than a normal cantrip. Similar concept here with Adventurous Impulse. Double Karak Wrangler. Double Karak Wrangler is actually interesting as well. I didn't even pay attention to that. Oops, what did I just add here? So, how bad is it to run... Approach to the Second Sun? We actually have good sideboard stuff. Negate Test of Talents is actually quite decent here. Teach by Example, being base blue. Teach by Example, we have Barium Books and Body of Research. These Rise of Exodus are not that exciting, right? Don't think they are. Splash for some Prismari. So the idea is that splashing for Galazeth doesn't seem very good, does it? Splashing for Galazeth doesn't seem very good. Like, if my only splash is for Galazeth, it seems pretty terrible. Okay. I think it's just blue-green splash approach. Oh, this is blue-green splash approach. The silver cool cards are good, but the thing is that the strategy is not very good, right? So these are good, but then what we're learning for is actually not that exciting. I don't think it's actually that good of a game plan for the black-white. Maybe the black-white can go under some decks, but I think the blue-green is just infinitely better. What about Teamer? What are you splashing red for? It's Heated Debate, probably not Pigment Storm. It's basically Heated Debate Galazeth, and that seems kind of terrible to me. So we have Divide by Zero. We have Cram Session as Learn cards, and that's honestly pretty shallow. That's pretty shallow. So the problem with running Rise is that with this few Learn cards early on, is that we're basically playing Rise, to fix our mana to splash for Rise, and it doesn't actually make sense. It doesn't actually make sense, does it? It really just doesn't make sense. So maybe I do have to run these pop quiz. And then I also have an option to just run like some counter magic if I want. So I think that this actually is closest to what we are. So let's take a look at once again. Let's take a deeper look here. We're in 46. So this is 6 lessons. We're in 42 cards. We're in 42 cards. Letter of Acceptance could possibly just go. It just doesn't seem that exciting. This was gonna be played if we're playing Rise of Exodus, but we're not. Do we want to be 18 lands in best of 3? Vortex Runner seems good. I mean, Vortex Runner is worse than everything we have here, isn't it? 17 might be fine with these. But realistically, we play these after we play Quantity's Pledge Maze, so we still need to hit 3 mana. We don't want a Scry land. I mean, I don't want a bad Scry land, no. The Snow Day could technically go, but Snow Day is like pretty good with this stuff too. I do like it. I do like it. I mean, the question is, do we want to main board Test of Talents and Negate? And we also need to already cut 1 card. I don't even know what card we cut here. Don't even know what card we cut. The problem is that we actually can't even cast these. So like these lessons are not even real lessons. But that's still fine. We have 4 good lessons here. Guys, mana last. Mana last, please. Is this approach even good? Save seems bad and no card draw. I mean, we have double Pop Quiz. Pop Quiz Manifestation Stage is great. Curate does make approach better, this is true. You have Sciences, yes. And the problem is that we have Cram Session, Divide Berserk, double Pop Quiz for Sciences. So, if you think about it this way, we still need to hit 3 mana in order to fix our mana. So, that's why we're considering 18, right? It's going Teamer slightly better. What do you want to go Teamer for? It's only Heated Debate and Galazeth. So, no, it's not, right? We have double Cogwork Archivist. I don't think we ever side that in, do we? You don't need Wrangler? I mean, that has nothing to do with this. What about the Muse? Why are we splashing the Muse? To make approach to the second sun cheaper? Nick, thanks for giving us out here to Meme College. Meme College, welcome back to the goddamn Dueling Academy. There's only one time here and it's time to duel. You like Negate? Well, I like cutting 1 card before we talk about adding in extra cards because we're at 41 cards here. And I think Negate is worse than everything else here. Serpentine Curve is quite good, right? Here. Is it ever Snow Day out? Is it ever just Snow Day out? Is Manifestation Stage? Yeah. This is probably like one of our top 5 cards. Test of Talents? Well, we still need to cut 1 card before we add a Test of Talents. Therefore, you would have to cut 2 cards. So, maybe cut 1 Pop Quiz. Cutting 1 Pop Quiz is reasonable. But I don't think I want to. What else is even cuttable here? Like maybe 1 Karok Wrangler, even though it fills out our curve. 1 Karok Wrangler. Cut 1 learn card, 4 lessons. No, it doesn't matter, right? 4 learn cards and 4 lessons is perfectly fine. That's exactly where we want to be. Pop Quiz has synergy with Serpentine Curve, Manifestation Sage, triple Quandrix Pledge Mage, double Karok Wrangler. So it's not about and a 1-to-1 is where you want to be. Cram Session out. I think Cram Session is better than Pop Quiz and everything. Maybe I just cut 1 Curate and call it a day. Or I could even cut Adventurous Impulse. Hey! Why is my Adventurous Impulse 5 mana? Hey! Hey. Can you not scam me, Magic Arena? Do we cut a Colony? I don't think so. Curate might be better than Pop Quiz even. I don't actually know. Anyways, it means our pool's quite decent. You need Cram Session? I don't really need anything, do I? But do I need Cram Session? Yes. I do need Cram Session. It might just be Snow Day. How do you feel about cutting Snow Day? Snow Day has a lot of synergy in our deck as well. It might just be 1 Wrangler. I can kind of see 1 Wrangler go out. This is probably the best. It's probably the best for the best. Just 1 Karok Wrangler. Then that seems good to me. And then we just run 1 Plains and then Does it have to be green or blue? So what's more important? These creatures? Or is it more important to have these? Key rate is technically a 2-drop. So adding 1 blue is actually not that bad. What's your creature count? It doesn't matter. Could add 1 island. Is island better than green? Green gives us Adventurous Impulse, Scurred Colonies early. I really can't tell. I really can't tell which one's better. Extra green means that sometimes we can spell Mage Duel. I really don't know. Cram is uncuttable. You will go to jail if you cut Cram Session here. We have 2 environmental sciences. You will literally, figuratively go to jail if you cut Cram Session. You guys want to go to jail? Serpentine Curve, situational. I mean, it's a situational depending on the deck, right? Like, it's perfect in this deck. I'm not cutting a Pledge Mage. Our entire deck is built around Pledge Mage. I don't know what my last land is. I think it's just an island. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our deck. This is our deck. We're gonna run it like this. Let's talk one last time about sideboarding stuff. So sideboard, we have a negate here. We ended up cutting the Adventurous Impulse for Test of Talents. I think it makes a lot of sense. I wonder when I can bring in double Vortex Runner. Sometimes we just bring in double Vortex Runner and cut, like, I don't know. Some of these cards are cuttable, like Snow Day, stuff like that. Snow Day. Even a Pop Quiz or something. Maybe even Serpentine Curve. Maybe Kirok Wrangler. So, like, these are kind of 4 flex spots that we have. If they're super aggro, we can bring in Froggo. We can bring in Reject. We're bringing 2 Vortex Runners over those cards I just mentioned. Snow Day is not that good against small creature aggro, right? This is going to be better against, like, our type of deck, where we have basically 1 good thing on the board. We also have a black-white deck that we could technically look at. I guess we can take a quick look at it. We can take a quick look at the black-white deck. The problem is that the black-white deck doesn't utilize Approach very well. Field Trip would have been very nice for sure. Field Trip would make a lot of our cards better, is the thing as well. Ugh, Revitalize. I don't know about this Revitalize, but we'll see. Not gonna run Dueling Coach. Can't really run Tendrils. So with this deck, we lose some stuff, but we gain some more Learn. Though again, this type of Learn is not that good after Rise of Extus, is the important thing to note. And we lose Elemental Summoning, technically. We lose Elemental Summoning. In terms of splashes, is anything reasonable? Not really, right? Everything's quite unreasonable on the splash here in our black-white deck. Like, Demon Gods don't make sense at all. And we're a little bit light on playables here. So how many cards? This is 6 cards. We're in 22 cards and we need 1 more playable, technically. So the problem with this deck is that the card quality is good, but the game plan is terrible, right? The game plan is terrible. If you can imagine how this deck plays out, it's a fine deck, and honestly, for a lot of pools, this is going to be the best you've got. But this is just way worse than what we've got. Yeah, like, it's not particularly close. This deck is maybe like maybe 5.5 or 6 out of 10. And the last deck was probably like an 8 out of 10. So, alright. Okay, so last thing we can talk about is if this deck is going to be better in any matchups than our other deck. Probably not, right? I don't think there's any matchup where this would be better. There's really no matchup where this is better, I don't think. This is probably worse in all matchups. I don't think that this one is better in any matchup. Yeah, I don't think so. Okay. Okay, so we still play first. Okay. We have a 2-drop, divide by 0. Technically a 4-drop, but not great. What's a good name for this deck? Research. What are the chances that we divide by 0 anything here? Divide by 0 is interesting. So we could get our 4-drop. We could also get environmental sciences, but I just drew Arcway Commons. I could also just play Arcway Commons here, maybe main phase divide by 0 next turn, not really force myself into it. That seems better, right? Approach of the 2K? Okay, let's do that. Approach of 2K. Letter of Acceptance is interesting. So really nice turn here for us. Just play Quandrix Pledge Mage after attack in case they have shock. Okay, really expensive stuff they have here. Divide by 0 is going to be quite good. So, we could technically buff this up twice by bouncing the letter, but I think that it's honestly just be happy with 4 damage here. And then we'll basically either divide by 0 or Devouring Tendrils, something that they have. Vortex Runner. Opponents on Letter of Acceptance Tribal. I think we just untap here, and then we just main phase Devouring Tendrils on this. And then we have Divide by 0 up. Otherwise, we play another colony. It's a missed land drop here, but it's probably fine. I don't think we play around a Wrath. Playing this Threaten's lethal, and then we can main phase Divide by 0. If they had a Wrath, like, aren't they just casting it here? Every Wrath can be cast here, apart from the black one. I think playing around a Wrath here is, like, way too bad. Though, I guess, you know what's on 7 mana? Elemental Mastery. So, I guess let's pass it back. You sandbag? I mean, we need to think about the reasons why we sandbag, right? Professor of Zoomancy. It's probably a fine divide by 0, I guess. It was a bait. I mean, do you bait when you're dying? I mean, this is Magic. Anything can happen here. So what are we learning for? Introduction of Prophecy is interesting. Environmental Science into Serpentine Curve is also interesting. We don't have any interaction, something. Like an Annihilation would probably just be the best thing that we can grab here. Introduction is probably better than Environmental Sciences, isn't it? What is this? Elemental is also interesting, but I basically have an Elemental here. Brainstorm, okay. Well, if they can win with 1 or 2 mana here, they're a god. Okay, well, we didn't see much of their deck. We kind of have to assume that Negate is good against them. They're like big mana deck. Big mana deck. And usually big mana deck is not going to be big mana like creature deck. It's going to be big mana spells deck. What didn't seem good against them? Karak Wrangler? Snow Day seems fine, probably. I still like my curve. I still like my approach. It might just be Karak Wrangler. This one's quite slow on the draw. It does work with our game plan, but it hardly seems necessary. Though we have to assume that the second game is going to play out much differently. So what I like about this matchup is that it seems like we have a lot of good meaningful interaction that's relatively cheap. And so I think we just run like this here. Do we need change of mana? No. Please help to Crokies. Crokies is the type of person who would rather die than accept help, though. Not that I'm saying he needs it, but that's like one of the endearing things about Crokies, right? Let's keep this. Yeah, I think Karak Wrangler in the draw seems quite underwhelming. So we're gonna go Colony into Kian, most likely. Still playing Lessons main deck? No. No delay, guys. We have a 1 second delay. Don't even lie here. Professor. So Mage Duel's not good here. What can we do here? I guess I should just main phase activate Kian. Okay. Is our Barian books gone? I could have technically curated first, but I do think it's worse. So now what do we want to do? Just play another Colony. And we can't Mage Duels for a while. At some point we can probably Serpentine Curve Mage Duel. What's the benefit of curating main phase right now? We can only see what we can only draw one card, so we can never like hold him negate or anything. Not that we want to here. So it's just Colony. Pass it back. And then we'll use Curate to do something a little bit better. Probably put a land on top with Keen. Like a land second. Okay. Sonic Boom! Okay, so they are going off here. Let's see what they have. I think this attack is super expensive for them. I personally think that's not a great attack. Because I was putting them on some sort of approach to the second Sun deck or something, but I'll have to see. Maybe they have a Mage Duel on Keen. Like Mage Duel here on Keen. Okay. So their creature's a little bit big for me to Mage Duel. I guess if I get another land, I can Serpentine Curve Mage Duel. No, I can't. I'm still one short. So I think we can top both of these, right? Put Pop Quiz on the top, draw that, put Forest on the top, and then activate with Keen and get a Forest into our hand for turn. Serpentine Curve is gonna be 3. So it's actually 1 point short to kill the Bayou Graph. Though I could just play it and kill Professor, though then I don't have great blocks or anything. Oh wait, this doesn't work. Wait, this doesn't work for Keen. Oh yeah, I guess I could upkeep stop. Yeah, that's true. It does work with this. Okay, sure. Let's do like that. This is not the land we're looking for. So again, land Serpentine Curve, is not going to be good enough, right? It becomes a 4/5, and it can't kill the Bayou Graph. Taking this damage here sucks, though. Even with a 3/3, our double block is not good. So how do we do this here? I really don't want to take 9. Taking 9 is a grief. Though I could Arcway Commons, Pop Quiz, but again, that's taking 9, right? The next turn I play this, and then Mage Duel this, and then I have a block for this. Maybe taking 9 is not that bad. So. I could also just main phase Pop Quiz and get Environmental Sciences and skip this. That might actually be just be better. That's a good one as well. I could also just I can't even 2-for-1 myself here. Grab an island here. Duel kills bear, yeah, but that sucks. Because then this is a 3/3, and then I don't have a good block here. I would assume that they have 5 damage to the face. I mean, like, I can definitely beat 5 damage to the face. We are getting pressured pretty well here. That's great pressure, but I have these colonies, so. So Manifestation Sage is big, but I can't Mage Duel along with it. we're one. So this is 6 mana. We're 2 mana away from this. I think it's Serpentine Curve, the Serpentine Curve, and then Mage Duel on this, right? And then we should be pretty stable. We lose value from Manifestation Sage, but kind of who cares? I could also just play this and play Archway Commons. It's also quite reasonable as well. Snow Day is way too bad here. Let's do this. Let's see if they have a counter Magic Arena. That seems like the best. Problem with Sage is that we're losing value from it if we don't do this now. I guess I could have also main phase Kian, but I think we're in a point where I don't mind leaving it up to block here. Potentially. So luckily we didn't get blown out here. I think we need to make blocks. We need to make blocks with Kian. They're relatively low on cards. Okay, never mind. The only life gain we have here is Pop Quiz and Environmental Sciences on the sideboard. Skirt Colony trade here is a little bit sad, but again, we're 2 lands away on the draw, so it is what it is. Okay, so I think... So if they have 5 damage, it's kind of sucky for us, but I think we're in the market just to go block, double block. So this is all my test of talents. Cram Session is life, but I don't have Cram Session in my hand. Serpentine Curve. Okay, so I can fight that. So I'm 1 mana short of being able to pop Quiz as well. So I mainly just have to Serpentine Curve, fight this, and leave both back. Snow Day again is just way too bad here. Tempted by Aura Q is something that I can't really play around. If they have Explosive Welcome, I am dead here. It's not Explosive Welcome. So they're probably getting back Compulsive Research. That was a good one for them to get back. I could probably turn the corner this turn. Ooh, Eliminate. Okay. Seems worse than Compulsive Research. Another Professor? Okay. So, how do we feel about this? What do I have Pop Quiz for again? I have Pop Quiz for Introduction, Environmental Sciences, Elemental Summoning. This thing's Reach. It's a 4/4. I might just have to Snow Day this turn. If we Snow Day here, they have 1 damage. I'm 1 mana short from Snow Day Pop Quiz. I think that main phasing Snow Day here is just way too bad. I think I just had to do it on their turn. I could do it on upkeep. Probably not worth it. So we just pass it back here. Waiting for opponent to crackle? Yeah. That's kind of this format. Crackle really is the coma of this format. What's the point of doing an upkeep? Sometimes it's better before they draw a card, but we know what card they're drawing. Yeah. So we do it here in response to letter, though. So we could do Double Professor. I think Double Professor is still better. So they could kill my colony instead, get him for 2. But I think Double Professor is still better here. Because otherwise they kill this, and then I don't have good blocks. Eliminate in response is super weird. Okay, we have Pledge Mage Pop Quiz. The Blue Plex as a 2-1 flyer is actually quite good here. I could have also waited for attacks, maybe. Here's a Cram Session that's really, really good. So, do Pledge Mage. I think we go Pledge Mage into Pop Quiz into Cram Session. Or I can do Quandrix Pledge Mage into Cram Session, Cram Session, and then Scry 2. Pop Quiz is probably better, and the next turn we get more information for what we're scrying for. So here I can attack. I think I should Pop Quiz here. Ooh, Body of Research. Okay. So I could just grab a little bit more life gain, or I can grab a 4/4. Next turn I'm gonna play this, then I only have 3 mana open, so I really want to grab one of these. Environmental Sciences might just be better, honestly. Then here I'm just gonna Cram Session for the other one. I don't think discarding is very good. It makes our Body of Research smaller, not that it really matters, but mainly it lessens the sort of stuff we can do. Lessons? You see what I did there? I think it's Introduction. It could also be Elemental Summoning, though I can't cast Elemental and the other one in the same turn. It's interesting decision. Inkling, I mean, I can't cast Inkling. I guess I do have 1 Plains with Environmental Sciences for Inkling. It's actually reasonable. It's actually reasonable. And then I think the ground is held well. Alright. I actually kind of like it. I'm gonna play the land here. I like it, actually. Get Environmental Sciences for our planes. Pop Quiz, that's a good one for them. We'll have to see what we do next turn. This gains us 2 life. It's basically a fog. I mean, this is growing smaller every turn, right? Outside Assistance Pepegas is infested. Alright, here you go. Here we go. I'll give you a 24-hour here. Alright, let's see what the opponent gets here. And get Annihilation, that's fine. I take 1 extra damage. Poor Infested. I mean, Infested deserved it, so it's too bad. Dead on board. I mean, their professors are tapped, right? Expanded Anatomy. That's actually really interesting. So we would have died here from Brainstorm. So we need to remember that they have Expanded Anatomy at some point. Serpentine Curve. That's a big one. Okay, so how are we gonna stabilize here? Negates. Negate is actually kind of hot. So I could go Body of Research for planes. Body of Research, Environmental Science for planes, and then I have Negate up as well. I have to take another damage here. I can't really attack. This blocks this, and then we have blocks everywhere. Then get him for extra 1. If they do the +2/+2, I don't know. I think I have to negate it. I'm not sure. I think that's our line here, but the problem is that we can't attack. And if they +2/+2, I have to negate this so the Inkling Summoning can block it. You lose negate if you Body of Science? That's not how that works. Okay, so I think we're doing this. Do Body first, because otherwise it gets smaller if we Environmental Science. Do this, grab our planes. Our planes. And then I think that's our turn, and I can't attack. So here they probably +2/+2 in this, and I have to negate it, unfortunately. Kind of a late Body of Research, to be honest. My Test of Talents is gone. My Barian Books is gone. I am on 17 lands though. Okay, I'm surprised they didn't go for it here. +2/+2. Curate? That's interesting. I just main phase Curate, right? No blue? Arcway Commons is blue. Alright, put both in our graveyard. Some chance we mill out this game, but I doubt it. We have perfect mana. So I believe I have I still play this first. Then I play this first before attacking as well. I guess it doesn't matter here. So I have to attack with this, right? I have to attack with this. I have to attack with this. Just trading for this, which isn't great, but it is what it is. Because if I don't attack, I don't win. Oh yeah, we also have an approach in the deck, that's true. Charge Tree would have been sweet. The Inkling Summoning. Now the question is, do we actually have to negate +2/+2 on this? Bibliotex? The Biblioplex? Expel? I mean, yes, guys. They could have Magic the Gathering cards in the set. Okay. There's our lifeline here. Negate. Hey Ryan, how's it going? Yeah, sorry. I'm trolling the chat a little bit. I just felt like trolling the chat. Chat always trolls me as time. It is time. Expand Anatomy. I think I have negated, guys. If I don't negate it, I die in 3 turns. But negating this also means I have a block here. Can I really beat anything else? I don't think I beat anything else. I think I just have to negate this. Just make sure this trades. Lands in graveyard. How many lands do we have? We have 10, 11, 12, 13. So we have 4 lands in the deck and an approach. Yeah, I mean, I think this is the only line we have, really. This is the only line we have, and I really can't beat anything else on the draw. What if the person on the draw in Magic starts on 23 HP, guys? What if on the draw you start on 23 HP? Decisive Denial, that's actually pretty hot. So here, I have to attack with a 14/14. I have to attack with this every turn, right? This is the only one I can afford to attack with. Because the problem is that this isn't lethal. So they could let this one through, chump block this, and that's not good for me. So I'm actually very excited to just attack with only this. Excited. I don't know why I said excited, but yeah. Good thing is that the triple block here kills them all. Berry isn't good. Berries... We don't have Berry. Mortality Spear. So I could Decisive Denial this. I think I do. So today I was talking about how if you just sorcery speed your cards, you're actually gonna win more games of Magic. If you literally sorcery speed every single one of your instant cards, you're gonna win more games of Magic. Like that is a simple and honest truth. If you just play your cards at sorcery speed, your win rate is actually gonna go up. So we just make the same attack again. Similar reason, because they can just let these through. If I attack with more of these, like again, attacking both of these is not good, right? If they chump and then they take this, it's not that good. How do we feel about it? Does it technically play around Snow Day? Does it technically play around Snow Day if we just trade this here? Again, they don't have to trade. They can chump this and let this through, go to 4, and then they do double here, and then we still have a chump block, but it's just not that good, right? It's just not that good. I think it's only attack with this. It's still only attack. Sometimes it's correct to not be patient. Here, I think it's correct to just attack with that only. Can we attack all? No. We cannot. If we attack all, we die. Alright. Interesting game. Okay, this is an interesting hand. Obviously a keep. Gonna start off with Scourge Colony. We try to play Plains the latest that we can, because we have Manifestation Sage. Not hide cuting. Oh yeah, I forgot. Can do it for the next one. I forgot. I don't think it's actually about having no scry lands or the speed of your deck. I think it's about how you use your mana. I think our deck just always uses his mana. Silver Quill Pledge Mage. These colonies are really important in our deck, aren't they? Also, playing the planes means we can't Body of Research on curve. It's better this is 6 mana, not 7 mana. Snipers on, we'll see. If they have Combat Professor, they're in pretty good shape here. I think I just main phase Curate to try to find a fight spell. Try to find one of our 2 mage duels. Dude, the viewership's always insane for these events. Uh-oh. Danger, danger! Essence Infusion? Took your advice from yesterday to try my luck in the open. Made it day 2, a lot of luck. Hey, congratulations, Mewtwo. Blah, 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 la, 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 la. Take 9? Oh, shit. Alright. I mean, taking 9 never really hurt anybody, if you really think about it. If you really think about it, taking 9 never really hurt anybody, did it? Meh. Test of Talents. Okay, so I just curate first. I have a Forest. It's a Mage Duel. This is not good because these are on trigger. These are on trigger, so Test of Talents doesn't really even do it. Do I have to keep burying books? I probably do. I probably do, don't I? I could technically top curate if I don't Test of Talents. Could technically top both of these. I could also bottom them both to try to find a mage duel. Which, what am I even mage dueling? Like, I think I have to mage duel here. You know what? I think it's better just to bottom them both. Not a mage duel. Is playing out the Scourge Colony just better? I think it's actually just better to play out Scourge Colony instead of Test of Talents. I don't think I can actually afford to leave up a counter spell here. I'm just too poor. Barry seems best. I think what was best was getting Mage Duel there. I think that's actually how bad of a spot we're in. Thank you, Lord Junktron. I appreciate that. Got our glasses here. Gotta play to win, not to lose. Yeah, I think here the realistic way to win is just to get one of our 2 mage duels there. Cause realistically, we have a backup plan of leaving up Test of Talents, and curate burying books is not gonna do it. It's just really not. Guiding Voice. Oh, I guess we're dead here. So I can double block on Silver Coal Pledge Mage. Opponent start is way too crazy on the play. That is actually illegal. Right, I guess I can't double block here. I guess I can't double block. Opponent has an easy send all here. I guess I actually cannot double block. I mean, I can block this, double block this, I guess. Jump this, double block this, and then I have no board, and then I'm probably dead. I don't know what else we could do here. What I could is I could chump block this, and then have an out of Mage Duel, but then I go Mage Duel, and then I'm probably still just dead, right? This is 6 here, I go to 5. And then Mage Duel here. And then I hope that they don't have anything else. And then I take 4, I go to 1, then I lose. Test of Talents, Omega lol. So could also just technically take 9. Could technically take 9. I mean, taking 9 never killed anybody, right? So okay. Yeah. 4 land Andy over here. Okay, well. If we can test the talents, I will test the talents to see their deck, right? Opponent Smart. Opponent basically had Ancestral Recall. Alright, so what do we do against this deck here? What do we do against this deck? There's a lot of magic cards we can't beat here in this deck. What do we do? Okay, so maybe I do just need this reject. This reject is pretty terrible, but pretty bad, man. Pretty bad. What else? Is it time for double Cogwork Archivist? The problem is that we don't even have any ramp. It might be fine on the play to just double Cogwork Archivist. This Wrangler has no place here. Snow Day seems pretty terrible as well. This test of talents, I don't know how I feel about it. The Serpentine Curve could technically go as well. Frog actually doesn't seem that good, right? The problem was that they were evasive. We don't have much in terms of evasion. Ways to control evasion, so like Cog is like all we've got. I think it's basically all we've got. Okay, so what are we cutting here? What is not good in this matchup? It might be the test of talents. It's probably just a test of talents, right? Not like this. Let's run like this. Pop quiz. I mean, pop quiz is basically an engine in our deck. We're actually not allowed to cut pop quiz. Splash black. That's how you lose. Is reject better than test of talents? Yes. They are a silver quill deck. Guys, I don't know if you guys missed this game here. Cut body of research. I'm not cutting body of research, guys. Okay, that was a good hand. So we go Forest, Skirt Colony, into Arcway Commons, save curate for next game. Guys. Reject, that's interesting. So I guess now what I'm doing is I'm just going Skirt Colony into Reject. Leaving a Reject here before playing a creature is like pretty bad. Leonin Lightscribe, unless it's Leonin Lightscribe, guys. There's a small asterisk. Asterisk. Okay. Humiliate. All right. That's actually pretty awkward, isn't it? I think I just pop quiz here, right? I just pop quiz for environmental sciences here, and then they can take environmental sciences. But them taking this pop quiz is actually pretty bad for me. They probably take the body. I need to take the environmental sciences, don't I? Environmental sciences or elemental summoning. Because this turn I could go Arcway Commons, leave out Reject Curate, and then go elemental summoning the turn after. I actually don't know. It's probably still just this. Because they're likely taking this body. Depends if they have removal for body in hand. I mean, doesn't matter. Maybe they do take a reject, who knows. So the reason why we don't attack here is because if they don't play a non-creature spell, then they have a free attack. And trading damage here is not great. The way our deck wins is like we win in like 2 attacks, not by like random chip damage. Of course damage matters, but it's just worse to play this here. Oh, elemental summoning. That's actually really interesting. Because I guess elemental summoning is the first thing that contests this. And then they want to save removal for this. Something like that. So I can no longer block it now. So let's play Arcway Commons. Just attack here. Move body around, they might misclick. I'm basically rejecting anything here, and then I'm probably gonna main phase curate. Leonin Lightscribe, what a card. What a card. Where are Mage Duels? Like, Mage Duel is gonna be the most important card in this matchup. Like, if we have Mage Duel on 3, then we're in such a good spot. Mage Duel just keeps on going up and up for me. you main deck Inquisition? No. We don't have any double green cards here to play. Just main phase here, right? A Pledge Mage. So we're putting this in the graveyard, right? We already have triple green. Trying to double block here is a scam, obviously. I like how Peter Duress asks about Inquisition. That's so funny. Oh my gosh. They have Eliminate. That's cool. Thank you for the, oh my gosh. What? Are you serious? No. They had a plan. Well, now what? Yours is bigger? I think ours is smaller, right? It counts relative deck size, or is it the same one? Is it the same one, or is it deck size? Either way, ours is smaller, because they have a Leona and Light Scribe. Shit. Fuck. Dude, come on, bruh. Seriously, how are you so rich? They haven't even played a common. They didn't even play a common this game. They played 2 uncommons and 2 rares. I think I have to double block Wandering Archaic. This is like the only way I have a chance, right? They obviously can play an instant speed Magic the Gathering spell, but I honestly don't have any other options. Divide by 0. It's a 5 mana divide by 0. So if I don't pay for it, then they actually get to learn and fizzle my learn. So I actually just have to do it now, right? I just do it now. And then I play environmental sciences because that's all I've got. I think so. Mudafada. Mudafada. This is really all I've got. Stupid alcoholic, yeah, guys. That's so gross. That's so gross, dude. At least they don't snipe with their Beam and Defiance play, yeah. Because they could've got extra damage here. Why do we main phase that? Because... So, the theme of today is that if you main phase your Magic cards, you are gonna win more games. If you take one thing away from today, is that if you main phase every one of your instants, you will win more games. That's a hack. Free hack. You're welcome, guys. You are welcome for +5% on your win rate. No way. Yes. Yes way. 5% to your win rate. You're kidding? She doesn't have them, says other account. Oh, nice. Too bad then. Oh! That's not good enough, right? Also, they can counter it, so I only have one play here. Well, guys, there's no way I die, right? There's no way I die. How did you calculate that percentage? I just pulled it out of my ass. They eliminate and kill you? Well. What else do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? It's fine in the copy approach, yes, but then I die on board. Basically. With that, you'll have a 6% win rate? Ooh, that's pretty good. Mage duel! I could approach and let them copy it, then mage duel away like the flyer. What do you guys think about that? Actually, they like can't even copy mage duel either. Actually, they can't copy. So I just let them copy both, right? And I just decline. Yeah, I'm just gonna cast both and kill the flyer. Let the mage duel, yeah, let's let a mage duel here. Okay. They're in a mage duel. We have to mage duel away the pillar drop, right? Is this true? Yes, right? I'm pretty sure we have to duel the flyer. Does dueling alcoholic ever gain us more health? Not really, right? Not really. I think it's just the flyer. Swing to force the chump. Yeah, I guess we could technically swing as well. Yeah, you know what? That's actually a great idea, swinging. That's actually a great idea. So if we swing, it's better to kill the alcoholic then. Swing is a loss. Actually, swinging is a loss, right? Because I mean, okay, so we kill two things, and then they have two creatures, but then we're swinging every turn. It's actually interesting. It's actually interesting. So then I have to kill the alcoholic, I think, and just hope that they don't draw anything. So yeah, so I guess I'm swinging the alcoholic then. So they definitely want to cast this again on the alcoholic, but it doesn't really accomplish much. They are down two creatures, this is true. So this is 23, so they have to block. So if I'm swinging, then I kill the alcoholic. I like it, actually. I like it. It's only force jump this turn? Oh, that's a good point. That it's only force jump this turn? That's actually a great point. Maybe it's still better to not attack, but I'm not sure. Huh. Maybe it's still better to not attack. It looks like they drew something. Maybe they didn't. Oh, shit. So, is it better to attack or not attack, guys? It's better to not attack, right? It's better to not attack? What do we think? If we attack, then they're at 1, but 1 is not 0. I think we don't attack, actually, huh? So, attacking... I mean, attacking last turn was actually fine, because attacking last turn killed a creature. Scry land would have been great, sure. Expel? I mean, guys, they would have expelled main phase. Deal an extra 2 damage, and then I don't have a card. Technically, a spell you die? I mean, yes. We don't beat much anyways, though. We have card draw stuff. Star people. Uh-oh. We draw key rate is still one off. Don't landlord now? I mean, I can't really control it, guys. It's a passive ability. That's game, they have a spell. Well, that's why you suck, Vex City. what else do you want me to say, dude? What else do you want me to say? Like, dude. What do you want me to tell you? Quandrix Pledge Mage? So technically, the way this game progressed, it would have been better to kill the flyer and not attack. I think. But then they still have a swing out, sacrifice one creature, and I think we're actually in a similar spot here. Curate can save us now. Or land. Okay. We drew 3 lands in a... We drew 3 lands, right? So we had Curate. Pop Quiz would have saved us as well. Pop Quiz draws a card, and then we discard a card. No, it doesn't. Pop Quiz into... 10, 11? No. So if we had played our lands? No. Damn. I mean, we only had a chance here because the opponent landlorded out. In hindsight, if we kill the Pillar Drop Rescuer, then what happens? If we kill Pillar Drop Rescuer, then what happens? Kill Pillar Drop, and then we leave our thing back. It's still pretty bad, because we're kind of in a similar situation, I think. Should have tried to attack before Mage Duel, so then if they didn't block, they were dead. Mage Duel is a sorcery, so that is illegal. And that's not how magic works. Okay, that's interesting. The Wandering Alcoholic completely destroyed me, dude. The Wandering Alcoholic was way too good there. Oh, okay, okay. We have Manifestation Stage as a body of research. Have you won 7 today? You only have 1 chance. Thraben, thank you for the raid. Welcome everyone from Thraben's channel. How are you doing, Thraben? Much love. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. This is annoying on the draw. Okay, so Arcway Commons into Pop Quiz into Manifestation Stage, most likely. And we just take some beats here. How do you cope with chat in high stakes events? I would find it hard to concentrate. It is hard to concentrate. So when people are like, Deathsie, I'm getting helped by Twitch chat. Dude, you guys are the reason why my win rate's not higher, okay, guys? And that's fine, but I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Key rate might be safer. Much love, Adam. Outside assistance Kappa, yeah. I just missed the end of the last game. Who won? I did not. Chat has a reason your bankroll is higher, though. I mean, this is my job. This is true. This is certainly true. Hello, Thraben. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So, I think we still Pop Quiz. Pop Quiz is better still, right? Pop Quiz is gonna let us go up 1 card instead of go card parity, but if we don't cast this, we probably die. So, Pop Quiz is mana efficient. I think I Pop Quiz. If I don't draw the land, then I'm actually just gonna rummage away Curate. I think I just Pop Quiz. Okay, that's Mage Duel. I think I just rummage away Curate. I understand that I'm going down a card, but this is hedging our bets that we can cast a bigger Manifestation Sage. I think I'm just rummaging this away, unfortunately. Okay. Should have waited, Deathsie. Can't watch, but just want to drop in. All right, Iceman. Thank you, Iceman. I appreciate that. Rummaging is equivalent to losing, but also not casting this is also losing, so. Iceman, thanks for giving a sub here to Funky Monk. Welcome back, I believe, Funky Monk, to the Dueling Academy. Thank you so much, Iceman. Welcome on Scholarship. There's only 1 time here, and it's time to duel. Welcome. So we still can't cast Body of Research on Curve yet. We'll see. This Accomplished Alchemist. How scared are we of this? I don't think we're very scared. I would rather even kill the Quandary's Apprentice if we were so inclined to mage duel here. Because of Quandary's Pledge Mage, I think we just play Pledge Mage out here, leave of Decisive Denial and Curate in a turn. Is Natural Order okay with Bookworm? It depends on the rest of your deck, but yeah, it's quite powerful. So Body of Research is not going to be on curve, but it is what it is. Our opponents don't know that if you play against Deathsie, you don't have to scry top. Okay, this is interesting. I think we're just playing Curate here. Next turn we'll go for like a kill on the Carrick Wrangler. Problem is that I have to keep lands. Here's Approach. I want both, but this means I'm probably gonna miss my land drop. I think I keep Approach, but I bury the berry. So I drew a land here. I could technically go like Pop Quiz into Environmental Sciences, into Mage Duel to guarantee that I have Body of Research next turn. I think that's what I do. It's a little bit awkward against Decisive Denial. So we have Island anyways, so that means I'm just gonna Mage Duel and Decisive Denial, right? So what am I taking now instead? Is it still Environmental Sciences? You know what? It might just be Introduction for Post Approach. I think that seems better. You know what? I think we're skipping this turn. I'm just gonna cast Approach next turn. So here I'm gonna play a land, and then I'm gonna go Mage Duel on Carrick Wrangler. I think I still Mage Duel my biggest creature, and I can probably attack with it now, actually. I don't think it's worth attacking with this. I'd rather just... So I attacked with this because it's relatively free. But realistically, we're gonna win with Approach or Body of Research, right? So like the actual chip damage doesn't matter. What makes you pick a Body over Approach next turn? I think it's easier to win like that. I'm already worried about Aether Helix and stuff like that. So I guess they would Aether Helix this. I could technically Decisive Denial here, because I actually can't cast it any other time. So I could Decisive Denial on this. I don't really want Quandary's Pledge Mage back on top of my deck, I don't think. I could Decisive Denial fight this here with like one of these. I don't know which one's better. This is almost a 4-4. Maybe this is the most annoying one now. They do it like this. I don't think I want Pledge Mage back on top of my deck, right? And this is also a bigger creature than this. It's nice when one body hit kills, which it almost wouldn't do. Wait, what? I could Body of Research still. Body of Research attack with Quandary's Pledge Mage. Probably is better now. I mean, so the thing is that Approach was going to be better if they committed more to the board, I think. I'm not sure, actually. Alright, I can body for chat here. Relatively poor trade with our card for the Scourge Colony, but again, based on our hand, I think we just cast it. So this is 13. Play around negate for Approach? I mean, it's better that they negate this, not this, right? So we are gonna bring in a gate in this matchup. Opponent didn't really do anything. So again, on the draw, Carrick Wrangler seems terrible here. Negate seems good. Reject seems terrible. Vortex Runner seems not good. Because the idea is that Vortex Runner gets outclassed in this matchup, right? Because this matchup is about big creatures, where Burying Books is going to be like our best card. Divide by Zero, Snow Day are decent. Divide by Zero, if we have open mana to bounce it. Nothing else we want here. Cog doesn't make any sense. Splashing for Eliminate seems like a scam. Okay. Anything we don't like here? No. This pool is pretty sick, yeah. Hello, Cass. If we don't show approach, I mean, I don't really care. I don't really care. So the thing is, in this matchup, Negate is one of those cards where you're just gonna have to cast it on something that's good enough. Like, if you're not negating my body research, then you're just gonna lose, right? Some ramp would have been nice. Yeah, we didn't get any field trips or anything. Field trip would have been probably the best common for us to grab here, or even more mage duels, something like that. I'm pretty happy with 2 mage duels, but starting to learn that moment deserved to win this game. Well done, thank you, Glossu. It's weird. Whenever you rummage with learn, you are losing. Honestly, discarding with learn is almost equivalent to a loss, but you have to do what you got to do. Keeping approach secret, yeah. So like hiding information and stuff is one of the things that newer players are gonna get baited into. So another advice for today is that if you never hate draft, if you never like are worried about showing your opponent extra information, you're actually gonna win more. Just don't even worry about it, man. Don't even worry about it. Like that crap is actually just not even worth considering most of the time. It's using a processing power that you can use for something else. Just don't even think about it. It's a record so far. We're 101. We only have 1 loss left, unfortunately. I do like our seal pool a lot. I think it's very good. It's not a mulligan. So we're gonna try to curate for a pledge mage. Emergent sequence. Wow. Opponent went double first now. For a mountain. I went double first. What about pauses? Just don't even worry about it. Just ignore all the pauses. Wait, how do they have 4 colors here? Were they missing colors last game? No, right? Because they're the alchemist. Hello? Watsy? Hey, Watsy. Hey, Watsy. Hey, Wizards of the Coast, can you try a little bit harder, please, to actually shuffle my deck? I would really appreciate it if you shuffled my deck. Is that 6 lands on top? Bidding 4 lands is good. I mean, think about the think about the cost of. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm not in the mood to explain it. I'm not in the mood to explain it. Why are they not attacking? Am I legally allowed to grab this elemental summoning? Probably, right? There's our 3-drop. This might actually be the turn to his Quandrix Pledge Mage. As sad as that is. I know it's sad. And everyone's gonna be so sad for me. But I think this is it. This is interesting. Am I just gonna decisive denial this mountain on upkeep? I think I am, right? I mean, whatever they can cast, I can just actually just decisive denial it. So, you know what? It's probably not that good. How's your day 2 pool? Pretty good. I have this and Test of Talents. Velomachus, oh. That's actually quite awkward. Okay, I may or may not have some regrets here. Okay. I might be able to decisive denial it somehow. I probably have to test the talents, whatever they cast here. Ah, they whiffed. Alright. Guys, is this a 7-mana 5/5 is fine. What if I fight this and bounce this? What if I fight this and bounce this? It's actually reasonable, right? Manifestation Sage. Save this Arcway comments for next game. What am I grabbing and divide by 0? Environmental Sciences and not casting it. These are all annoying. I could also rummage away this Arcway Commons. I think I'm gonna rummage away his Arcway Commons. It's actually so sad, but I think it is what we have to do. I think rummage away his Arcway Commons is the best I can do. It's gonna make our manifestation stage smaller, but I don't think it matters too much, to be honest. Still playing my land here. I understand manifestation stage is getting smaller, but I still just play my land right. I mean, it's likely just Body of Research next turn. The chances of them being able to cast Velomachus again are actually quite low. So that's not it. Zamon's also not on. Nice test of talents, Deathsie. Nice-oo. It's okay. We'll save test of talents for next game as well. Here's the planes. So I just go Body of Research and attack, right? And that's all I've got. Manifestation Sage leaving a test of talents is just not good. Probably only have one mountain. I mean, they might have another mountain. Who knows? Them whiffing on Velomachus made us lose value in our test of talents. Feels bad, man. So Zamon can draw cards, but it is whatever. So I have a snow day. They have 3 creatures. Mage Tool is really good for them. But that's completely beatable. And they can't draw a Zamon here. I could force a chump on the Karak Wrangler. Again, we have no interaction here. I think I just force a chump on the... Karak Wrangler. And then I likely have mana for Test of Talents up. So what does 2 lands give me? I have 7, 8, 9. I double cast these next turn. Maybe it's better to just discard Pop Quiz, actually. And then if we're playing both of these, I need to play this first. Dude, why am I trying so goddamn hard, dude? $2,000? I don't think I care much about the money. Oh, Deathsie's so rich. Not really, I just I just want to play well. You know, actually try hard for once in my life. It's probably fine. So they play Mountain turn 1. Is it still Scourge Colony, or is it Cram Session? It's Environmental Sciences. I think it's a Scourge Colony. Because the thing is that next turn I'm not gonna Environmental Sciences play land, just hit land drop. I don't think. Body of Research. So now I'm not gonna rummage. I am just gonna grab Environmental Research. This is better than rummaging. Even if I miss my land drop. If I knew that there was a land on top, sure I can rummage here. But going down here for a chance of hitting a land is just not good. If I try a land, I'll just go land pop quiz to be mana efficient. This is a good example of when you shouldn't scoop even to withhold information. I think that is terrible. Well, they play red-white. I think Reject comes in. Carrot Wrangler out again. I think it's just not very good. I think that you just play it. You just play it out. If it's not 0%, you just play it out. Especially in an environment like this, it just doesn't make any sense. Anything else we don't like here? This Test of Talents is still pretty awkward. Excuse me. Could just be a random 3-drop like Vortex Runner. It's weird, okay? I don't know where people learn all these like terrible habits in Magic from, but dude, people learn just the worst habits. Almost like 99% of the heuristics that I see people incorporate into their gameplay are just so bad. I don't know where they learned it from. I don't know who taught them. Tan sucks. I'm gonna keep though. Why would they scoop when you also didn't make a land drop? That's a great question. Hand sucks. I'll keep. Again, we need to play plains last. Okay, land. Happy to see it. Oh, they're not a red-white deck. All right, this Negate's probably coming in. Reject is probably coming out. We'll see. Test of Talents. That's probably fine. I learned it from you, Dad. Oh shit. How do we even stabilize anymore, actually? Damn. All of our draws are like just a little bit off. Damn, opponent's going off here. Lost to Weather the Storm? Well, opponent put in their deck, didn't they? That is super aggressive. Holy shit. Holy shit. How's that a play you can make? Okay, so what do we do here? Elemental Summoning lets us actually cast something. I'm taking 8 here. I got a 9. I guess it has to be Elemental Summoning, right? Not being able to cast our magic cards until now is actually pretty terrible. Third game where we are going to be able to play, so it's quite reasonable. Eliminates. Got a splash for the eliminate. I feel pretty good about this matchup, though. I think opponent's deck is garbage from what we've seen so far, but we'll have to see. Mage Duel would have been really good here. Spirit Leaf mode for counter. I mean, literally, what else can I do? What else do you want me to do, man? What else do you want me to do here? No way you should have played on Weather Storm. I mean, I don't even know what you're talking about, so. Campus Guide. So there's like 5 killer aggro. Approach here doesn't save me. Okay, so sideboard plan. I guess going first is pretty good. Framboys. I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay, so what are we doing? I guess the reject is actually maybe fine. We saw them just play a bunch of random creatures. And our draw was like pretty bad. What do you want to do here? What do you want to do? Is negate even good? I don't think so. I think we just keep it as is. I think this is a good main board against him. Test wasn't good. I mean, Test is better than anything else we can bring in. Frog, no. I'm not bringing in Frog. Guys, we're in the play. We're in the play? You better play like you're on the play. I'm not bringing Frog, guys. Back to the original configuration. Okay. Mage Jewel is probably our best card still. Speed of the match, don't mind me. Okay. Eliminates. Oh, Igneous Inspiration. Damn, that's so good for them. Need a pop quiz for environmental sciences? Maybe not. Maybe a pop quiz for... Just pop quiz for, Maybe I should just main phase pop quiz. Because I have some tap lands? No, I don't. My only tap lands are Arcway Commons. I think I pop quiz for elemental summoning here. I guess it depends on what I draw here as well. On top. Body of research, huh? The problem with grabbing environmental science for an island, I mean, it ensures that I cast Body of Research, then I don't cast Approach the following turn. It's actually interesting. I don't know. Elemental Summoning is decent as well, but I'm not sure. It is an empty board Elemental Summoning. It is an empty board Elemental Summoning, which is actually quite reasonable. I think it's still this. Really, it's just gonna depend on the draws, right? So that's that's the best result. To just draw an island here. Next best result would probably be to draw planes. Oh my god! Huh? Dude, is our run gonna end because of this? Wait, is this how our run ends here? What? Brother! How? Okay. Alright, Magic. What is there to think about? What is there to think about? I mean, maybe they just have a removal spell and they take Approach. Tilt. No. Snow Day. 8 mana. Technically we got more value from it. Dude, I cannot believe we got Mana Tithed. What the hell? How do we get Mana Tithed? They're splashing Mana Tithe. Hello? I really can't discard lands. Is it discarding Burying Books? I think I still need this Approach to win, don't I? And I still have more Learn in my deck. The problem with Curate is that I can Curate next turn together with Serpentine Curve. I probably need to keep the Berry, huh? Maybe it is just Curate discard and just be sad about it. But the thing is that Curate helps me find a land as well. I guess it is Berry. It actually is just Berry. Actually, is a Sperry. That's not bad. So I think, so this is interesting. I think I just curate main phase and then play a bigger Serpentine Curve, right? Instead of hold up Decisive Denial. What do we think? Maybe they have Elemental Summoning next turn, which is gonna be hard to beat as well. Maybe I'm just okay with the 6/6 here. Maybe I'm just okay with the 6/6 here. Cultivator, okay. I just curate for a land, right? If they have negate, they got me. Am I gonna bottom both? Kian is a little bit slow here. I am on 20, but it is a little bit slow. This is interesting with the approach. This also casts approach, but it's like so slow. I think I just bin them both. Basically, anything in my deck is better than both of these, right? I think I'm bottoming both. I think I'm gonna bottom both. I'm gonna put both in the graveyard. Though, this is a flyer. This is technically a flyer. And then I could cast them both. And then leave up Decisive Denial. Actually, that's quite reasonable. Yeah, I guess I'm keeping both. So I am attacking here, right? Top both is actually quite reasonable. So what's the idea here? What's the idea here? Am I supposed to decisive denial this? Divide by 0. This is interesting. What I could do is I could fight both of these. What if I fight both of these so that they just can't learn? Fighting both of these is better than anything else I can do, right? Isn't fighting both of these better? Countering it seems worse, right? Because I'm just gonna block it. So instead of blocking it, I just trade him off here. I think I'm just decisive denialing this. Just fighting these off. Fighting the professor is worse, right? Though I get to learn and then keep my Abraham. They get to learn but I keep my Abraham, but I have 2 giant spells to play, so it's really not that good because I can't ever play this Abraham again. I think I'm just fighting these off and then casting body next turn. So, hello Timmy. So we know that they have Eliminate in their Magic the Gathering deck. This Mana Tithe, dude, I cannot believe it. This Mana Tithe saved him 16 HP. You've been dead all weekend? Yeah, I can see that. Bookworm, wow. Okay, so I guess I can't attack. I really have to cast this Body of Research, right? And then if I draw a land, I can play both of these together. They have Eliminate. It's gonna be pretty painful. Oh my god. I'm losing to Splash, Eliminate, Splash, Mana Tithe. Like, everything else seems actually reasonable to Splash. This Mana Tithe did not seem very reasonable. Wow. So is 1 off here? Holy shit. There's Mana Tithe into Elite Spellbinder. So that we can cast Body of Research on Curve. Oh my god. Feels bad, dude. Oh my god. It's the first time I've got a Mana Tithe in this format. I think opponent's deck is actually garbage. It's actually garbage. It's like, without the Mana Tithe, without the Mana Tithe, their deck actually looks a lot better. But actually garbage, right? Oh, the philosophy of their deck is so bad. Alright, well, 2-2. Feels bad, man. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. I think our draws were like very, very below average as well. So we saw all of our expensive things, but like not much of this. We saw one Pledge Mage, one Pop Quiz. Keen was a bit late. If we bottom Keen, and bottom this, we're probably in a worse spot, right? Like we don't play around Bookworm, Eliminate, Mrs. Mastery, Eliminate. Huh. I think we built our deck very well as well. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. Clickbait title, I guess. I think this was the best pool we could have built. We sided this out in most games, but... yeah. Alright. Oh, pool's great. You played great. I think we played pretty well. 4,000 gems. That's it. Feels bad, man. 4,000 gems is almost $2,000, right? Thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe down below. And follow me on Twitch to watch me live and to ask questions.